traditional custodians of the land, or the Wurundjeri people, and elders past and present. I'm an independent and I'm running on a climate emergency platform. I ran for the seat of Northwood in the last state election as an independent for the Save the Planet Party, which is unregistered. The biggest, I acknowledge all the issues and challenges that I've heard today, are completely valid, but I think the two biggest challenges facing Darebin are those that are facing the world, and that's global warming and global warming. And we need to throw everything we can at this problem, because CSIRO numbers alone say by 2060, as early as 2060, we're heading for an average 4-degree temperature rise. This will be 8-degree average temperature rise in some areas. So if you want to think about it, no one can kind of say what this will actually look like. But we've already think of Black Saturday, that was back in 2009. That will probably be an average summer day, at some point in the future, which is completely unlivable and would change the face of society as we know it. So for me, all the other challenges we have are almost luxuries. We need to address this, and we need to do everything we can about it.
Yeah.
Now you've thrown me off my
Sorry,
course.
I'm not even here.
So, but why would I spruik the climate emergency at a local government meeting when all the big levers sit with state and federal governments? The thing is, the federal government isn't leading, and local government is nimble and quick and has community and can do a lot very quickly, and we have so much that we can do very quickly. 80% of the Darebin community's emissions comes from stationary energy. We can be producing all that energy, and we can be doing it very quickly. We can be making money while we're doing it. There's the new reposit systems that are coming out that enable us to sell energy back to the grid at peak demand. These could be community owned, there are so many things we could do here. There's also waste. 5% of our emissions, and it's probably quite a bit higher than that because those emissions, mostly methane, come from organic waste. We could be turning that organic waste into biochar. We'd be getting a soil conditioner bioproduct, and even biofuel as a bioproduct, and we'd be locking all of that carbon in a very stable form for thousands of years. The other thing we could do is work with Beyond Zero Emissions. Beyond Zero Emissions are currently working with Byron Shire to create a zero emissions plan. We could go further than that if we wanted. There's probably the potential we could work with Yarra and Moreland and others to do that, and we could really lead the country. The federal government and the state government will be dragged. They cannot lead, they will not lead, they will have to be dragged kicking and screaming. There's so many other things to do. There's things to do with resilience, there's things to do with greening, there's things to do with water sensitive development, there's precinct redevelopment, but I just want to finish with some words from a climate campaigner, Philip Sutton, who recently said, the climate movement is they're in soft denial about what's really required. They're in denial about the trajectory that we are currently on and the lives that we will be leading in the future if we don't do something dramatic. But they're also completely...
There, Bryony?
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Have that.